You know, I got a little method to my madness as far as me doing my hair. But yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on, subs? And how y'all doing, noobs? And just in case you don't know what a noob is, that's short for newbie. And just in case you don't know what a newbie is, honey, I'm about to break that down. A newbie be anybody checking me out, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second. It may even be for the third, honey. We don't count those numbers around here. We really don't. I just want all of my subs and I want all of my noobs to gather around and come on in. Now, those who are initiated, y'all have seen me like this before, okay? So my hair is undid because we're about to do a hairdo. Okay, y'all like that. Because we are about to do my hair with a brand new flat iron. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys that I was gifted an iron as well as some other little goodies by a company called NuMe. Now, NuMe is a brand that's been around for a while, and they basically have products that cater to the hair. So we're talking about not only hair tools, but hair supplies such as hair towels and other little accessories for the hair. So again, I was gifted a couple of goodies, including this flat iron. This is the NuMe Megastar X, and this is 100% tourmaline ceramic. And it comes in like a cylinder type package where you can just open it up that way. And this is what it looks like. And I was very excited when I got it because of the wider plates. So this is almost 2 inches as far as the width of the plate, compared to my Theorie iron, which I believe is 1 1/4. So 1.25 inches versus 1.75 inches. And it's pretty clear that one is wider than the other. Now my Theorie iron is ceramic only, and this is ceramic and tourmaline, which is supposed to add to the shine and the softness of the hair, as well as protect it from any heat damage a traditional iron would possibly cause. Okay, so real quick, this has a soft grip to it. It has a digital readout, and this goes all the way up to 450 degrees, which is okay for natural gals. But those who are relaxed like I am, or have some type of chemical, including color, in their hair, we normally don't have to go that high. And my preference is 360. I usually keep it about that range or so. And I don't know if you can see the plate, but the plate has a split in it right in here, and that's where the infrared heat is emitted. These are the off and on buttons, as well as to control the temperature up and down. And like I said in the previous video, I was very interested in getting the wider plate now that my hair is longer. So now that we did the whole background to this iron, we're gonna put it to work. We're gonna see what it's hitting for and see how it does with my hair. So I'm going to take the rest of this out of the container, and we are going to get started. Okay. And what I like to do is when I get a new iron, I just like to wipe the plates. I don't do too much. I just wipe them with a regular rag. There's nothing on this rag. It's not wet. There's no soap and water. I just wanted to wipe it down. That's it. So now that I have done that, I am going to plug this in. And let me just say that this video is not sponsored. Yes, I was gifted this particular flat iron, but all of my opinions are mine, okay? All of my opinions are mine. They were very nice for me to try this out, and that's what I'm going to do. All of my opinions are my own. And let's get the dust off. So I'm going to turn it on via the button right here. And as you can see, hopefully, it starts off at 450. Okay, so I just turned it on. And I guess the default temperature is 450, but we're not going to use 450. We're going to go down to 360. A green light in the middle. Okay. So I'm going to turn it down. I'm using the button to bring it on down. Temperature isn't on. Okay, there it is, 360. Okay, so here we go. As a heat protectant, I'm using one of my faves, one of my steady betties as far as my regimen. It's the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. And now I'm just going to part my hair. I'm just looking at a mirror right over here. Now that I have separated my bangs from the rest of my hair, we're gonna get to it. Okay, so I'm going to start with this side. And what I like to do is, I like to section not too large of a slice of hair. And with that being said, we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna do a little pump on my finger. I don't use a lot of serum. I know some people like to put it in their hand and rub it all over, then flat iron, but I like to go piece by piece. That's just me. And I don't use too much, just a little smidget. Okay, so, and I'm gonna start from the top right here. All right, I'm kind of excited. I mean, I've been using my Theorie iron for a while, for a very long time, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Don't have any issues with it. But like I said, I wanted to try something new. Okay, so that was one pass. And I'm just gonna flat iron it like that. Felt good going through. And what I like to do is I just reinforce the curl by curling it around my finger. That's all I do. And I roll it up just so that it can, ooh, that feels soft. Just so I can, you know, reinforce the curl. That's my whole point. But that felt pretty good. Use a little more serum, and I'm just gonna go piece by piece. I like to do 2 passes. That's one. And then I'm just going to curl it with the iron. Ooh. Okay. So that's pretty good so far. All right, NuMe. But yeah, it feels really good. It feels soft, it feels good. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. Okay. So we got that, and we're just gonna keep going. But yeah, I like to do 2 passes. I do one to straighten and then one to curl, you know. So this is going to be pretty much the same. Okay, so I do that, going straight, and then I'm going to curl it that way. Okay, and we're just going to keep going. When I was on their website, I really wanted to try out one of their curlers, but they were sold out. Okay, so I said, all right, well, what else do they have? And I saw this flat iron, and I said, okay, let's try that. So we did it at 360. I want to see what it does at 340. Okay, 340 or 360, that's pretty good. I personally probably wouldn't go any lower than that or higher. And some of you guys may be wondering, okay, with such a big plate, can you still get your roots? And you can, you know, of course, a smaller or more narrow plate, you can sort of finagle a little better, but you can get to your roots on just about any iron. I just hold it, I bring it into my roots, and I bring it down like that. okay? So that's how I get my roots. So I'm gonna bring it out. And then I'm going to curl it like that. Now with the bigger plates, the curls are not going to be as tight, or initially they won't be as tight, but you can always tighten them like I'm doing right now by reinforcing the curl to the tightness that you desire. Ooh. So, first impressions, just a couple of curls in, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, that looks silky. Okay. But this is really looking good, guys. What do you think? I think it looks good. With a wider plate, it's best suited for medium to long hair. And for shorter hair, you would want the more narrow plate. Now, just me using this, again, this is my first time using it. I haven't used it before, fresh out the box. On freshly washed hair, because we know we don't use hot tools on dirty hair, right? We're not doing that. That's no bueno. But me just using this, my initial thoughts as far as a comparison to my ceramic iron, both leave my hair soft and shiny. And I think because the plates on my Theorie iron, because it's older and it's been used and they're a little bit more seasoned, and anybody who's cooked or has a cast iron skillet, it's sort of the same thing. Where the oils that you may cook with in the cast iron skillet, you know, it's best to leave those oils in it because that helps to really season the meal, you know what I mean? And it helps it to perform better. Well, it's sort of the same thing with the plates of a flat iron. You know what I mean? You want it a little bit seasoned. You want it a little, just a touch of seasoning on it. Meaning whatever products that you use on your hair, it's good to have it seasoned a little bit because it helps to perform better. As opposed to a totally dry plate. You know what I mean? Fresh out the box, you know, nothing on it. It's never been used, never been heated up. You know, doesn't have any serum or oils or anything on it, not even from your hair. You know, it can the longer that you use that flat iron or curler, the better it becomes. And so just fresh out the box, I can just tell that this is a new iron because it's not seasoned, if you will. But I am liking this iron and I'm loving the bigger plate. See how this is shorter? So I'm right there. And it shut off. I was wondering why it wasn't as hot, but this has an automatic shut off. So we just gonna turn this back on. Okay, so unlike my Theorie iron, when you turn this back on, it doesn't bing. It doesn't make any noise, as well as when my Theorie iron shuts off, and I turn it back on, and when I say it shuts off, it's a security feature. That way you're not leaving it on and, you know, nothing, no incidents because that way you're not leaving it on by accident, and it automatically shut off. My Theorie iron, when I turn it back on after it's shut off, it also resets to where it shut off at. So me doing my hair at 360, when I turn it back on, it'll go back to 360. Now on this one, when I turned it back on, it went to its default, went back to 450, not where I left off, because we were using this at 360. So we're going to adjust that because we don't want 450. So we're going back down to 360. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down to 340, being that it was at 450, just to be safe, you know, because it was at such a high temperature. I don't know. Okay, so we're there. Like I said, there's no bing or ring or chime or anything like that. So I had to actually look at it to make sure that we were at the temperature where we want it to be. Okay guys, so we are done with the curling. I'm gonna comb this down. I'm gonna get my edges, but look at that shine. Look at that. Feels really good. It feels soft. I don't know if you can see the shine, but I can feel it. It definitely feels shiny. It looks good. It looks good. But hold on, we're not done yet. So now that I'm done the curls, you guys know, or those who are initiated, you guys know that I have to add the finishing touches. And what I like to do is I like to put a little serum, or yes, a little bit more serum, just one pump of the Paul Mitchell. Then I like to mix it with the Banditer Recovery Complex. And I'll have my 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I didn't want to lose count. Anyway, so I'll have this and I'll swoosh it through my hair. You know, this is to add shine and, well, more shine. and softness. And they don't make the banded hair anymore, but the Paul Mitchell alone or any serum of your choice should be, that should be fine. And then I take my Pump It Up spray. Okay, so this is a spritz. What is this? So this is a styling spritz. Okay, now this is really old school, but it's still around for a reason. It holds your curls. So I like to spray everything in my hands. Okay, that way I can control the disbursement or the amount of product that goes through my hair. Okay, and this stuff really holds, so I don't need a whole lot. I just need a touch. You know what I mean? So I like to spray it in my hands, and I run my finger through my hair, or fingers through my hair, and I disperse it that way. And then just one more, I promise, just one more, which would be the Nexus Comb Through Flexible Hold Hairspray. And I'll have these products, my hair regimen products and hair regimen videos, down below, just for your convenience. But I finish it off with a little bit of hairspray. Again, this holds the curl. I don't think I need to really explain that, but it holds the curl. I spray it on my hands. I work it through. I work it through the left of my head. I work it through the right. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty once I wrap it up, and then I sleep on it, then I comb it down, and that next day, there's nothing like next day hair, especially when you wrap it up. Chef's kiss, or a stylist high five, or whatever you want to do. It is the bee's knees. But this is fresh from the iron. Okay, so now that we put the finishing fixings on the do, what do y'all think? Oh, really? Okay, now I'm gonna tell you what I think. It feels good. I'm loving the shine. I'm loving the suppleness of my hair, but it really feels good. Even the ends. And look at that. Look at that. Ooh. So with that being said, honey, I think we have a winner. I think we have a winner. I really like it. I really like this iron. It did its thing. And I think the more and more that I use it and it becomes more seasoned, the plates become more seasoned, it's going to be even better. Not that it's not good right now, because this is good. I'm just saying, as far as me comparing it to the Theorie, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's fresh out the box and it's already doing its thing. So just imagine a couple of cycles in. Hold on to your headbands, honey. It's really hitting its mark, okay, as far as I'm concerned. But I really like it. I really do like it. Again, this is the Megastar X, and it's a 1.75 or 1 3/4 inch beveled plates. Not only that, they float. So that means that when you press it down on your hair, it's going to give and cushion your hair while you are flat ironing, as opposed to just clamping down and it being harder to move through the hair because it's clamped down with no give. It has give, so it should float not only on your hair but through it. I'm loving it. Now I feel like I gotta go out and do something. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you do your hair or your makeup or both, you don't just want to stay in the house. You kind of want to show it off. So maybe I need to find me something to do. But anyway, I'm liking it. I'm really, really liking it. Liking it. So this one's a keeper. Again, I like having the two irons. I like having the two choices, the more narrow one in my Theorie and the wider one, which is by NuMe. And the only difference that I saw, again, you know, seasoned versus unseasoned plates, as well as this one, it gives me the digital readout, the on and off buttons, and the temperature control. However, unlike my Theorie iron, it does not chime or give you a notification bell or anything to let you know when it has reached its temperature nor when it has turned on. So you just have to be more cognizant and keep your eye on the temperature and make sure that it has finally reached the temperature that you set it on. So for those of you who may be on the hunt for a new flat iron, I know some of us were talking the other day about how Theorie, you know, because my Theorie, that's the last of it. Once this breaks down or something happens, God forbid, please, 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 amen. Yeah, God forbid something happened to my Theorie iron. They don't make it no more. They don't make any hair tools anymore at all. So again, the timing is perfect for this NuMe because I have a backup. I have a backup that actually stands up to my iron, the one that I actually have. So with that being said, just in case you too would like to try a NuMe, guess what? I have a coupon code just for you. Yes, I do. So the kind folks at NuMe said, you know what? We want to share the joy. And in sharing the joy, they allowed me to offer a coupon for anyone who's interested in buying that product or anything on their website. And that code is Dolce15. So you're going to get 15% off of your purchase, whether it be the flat iron or something else that tickles your hair fancy. And I will also have a link below to this actual product. Okay, so now that we tried that and we can check that off the list, I have one more tool that I want to try. Again, those who are initiated, you guys know that I was looking for a crimper / waver, and I picked one up from them. So we're going to try that out pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'm very happy with the straightener. But anyway, I think we're just about done. We did the hair. Now it's time to get out of hair. So with that being said, enough jibber jab, we're gonna get up out of here. What do you think? I think we should, honey. So that's what we're about to do. So with that being said, that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out okay. I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff, honey. We got some more showing and telling and showing. So you gotta come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back. All right.